So after all we went through to cross the desert, we can't meet Pharaoh.
And after you've all risked your lives to help me.
Maybe it's better that we didn't find him after all.
Yeah, if we had to fight him now, we probably wouldn't make it out.
Think about it though, Pharaoh can fly. He's free to be pretty much anywhere at any time. Tracking him down will be a tall order unless he's got a lair somewhere in the area.
No one's saying that meeting him will be impossible.
We might get some information if we ask around in the town.
You're right. Thank you, both of you.
Hey everybody, I'm Not Great and welcome to another episode of Tales of Vesperia. The Let's Play that's now. It's the Now Let's Play. When last we left off, we found ourselves in this town, the heartland town, Yormgen. After we passed out in the desert. It was the thing that happened to us. Why is Estelle not healed? What? Oh well, whatever. Anyways, let's go ahead and we'll be repeat. We're gonna start off the episode by messing with our equipment because of course we are. Let's see, 560. Yeah, we need to finish this. Let's see, Stinger. Alright, that's fine. Mizuchi. It's down to 500, but it increases HP. Interesting. Alright, cool. And then the Gladiator. Let's see. We'll switch. Oh, it's physical attack. Okay, whatever. There we go. Well, let's stick with that for now. So it's time to go out and take a look at the village and see what is the what about town. And we already spent all of our money at the shop in the last episode. So, small child, what do you say? That box. I feel as though I've seen it somewhere. I can't seem to recall where it was, though. Welcome, travelers, from so far away. I'm afraid our village doesn't have anything particularly special to offer. You're the ones who were found unconscious, yes? Please make yourself at home here. Well, thank you for that. Oh, neat. Stuff. There's a rock, there's a person. Start of the person. The Colosseum, scene of countless bloody battles. It's so thrilling. I want to die in that stone circle someday. Whoa there. That's my dream. Wild, isn't it? It's a shame the Colosseum is so far from here. Wow. Oh, hey, look. Old lady. Our village chief is a great man, but the sage is even greater. The sage will drive out any monster that may attack us. Cool. We don't want to leave. I'm just seeing what's what. Cool. There's people to talk to here. You're the ones who were found. Oh yeah, we already talked to you. Get lost.
This town's weird. It's in the middle of the desert, but look at all the plants.
It sort of reminds me of Mantake.
Yeah, but there is something different.
Really?
There may be more here than meets the eye. Maybe the truth is hidden away.
Leave it to Judith to put things into perspective.
The better the intuition, the more you see.
Hey, I have intuition.
Fun. Alright, small child. Are you people from somewhere else? Isn't it pretty here with all the flowers blooming? Sure. Very pretty. Lovely, in fact. You, old lady. Or just lady. Not old. You came from across the sea? You must be so tired. You've been on a ship for a long time, yes? What? No? Blastia? What's that? Interesting. You, dude. This town is currently facing a terrible crisis. The threat of giant monster attack. Everyone says we can accomplish anything with the sage on our side, but is it all right to believe that?
Avast, Repeat! Stop pulling at my clothes like that!
Patty, watch your step.
It's dangerous.
Whoa, that was a close call. Rapide, you were only warning me. Rapide seems to like Patty. Why is that?
He just likes kids.
He wants youth and vim, not gray and stolid. So my age has been the problem.
Wait, Patty is certainly young, but that's not everything, right?
What? Not sure what that means, but okay. Let's see. Chest. Give me the items. Simple tent. Cool. Alright, you, random guy. What do you say? Thank you so much for saving... Oh, it's the guy we saved. I want to hurry back to Mantake to see the kids. The kids must be worried. If only they didn't come looking for us. We are Rapide, so maybe we can talk to this dog. Woof. Woof woof. Woof woof. We cannot talk to the dog. Rapide cannot talk to animals. If you have a question, you should ask the sage. You can really depend on him. Our current mayor is... Oh, man. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Our current mayor is too young and unreliable. Wow, okay, that's harsh. Uh-oh.
That box.
What box? Oh, my box. My red box.
Do you know something about
Ah!
this box?
Why are you just carrying that around? What the fuck? Estelle is just like, do you know this box? Have you seen this box? Do you know what's inside this box?
Launchy had it. Where did you get it?
Longchi, okay.
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady. Have you heard of it?
Of course. You know about the Atherum too?
Yes. We happen to come across it on the ocean.
Did you see Launchy?
And Launchy would be...
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm sorry to suddenly get so personal.
Your love. Damn it. Hey, Carol. Your turn.
God damn it, Raven.
You're hopeless. All that we saw was, the ship itself. Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Yuafan.
Dun dun dun!
That's the name that was in the diary we found on the Atherum.
Dun dun dun!
Perhaps she's a descendant with the same name?
Dun?
Do you know about the clear seal crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters.
The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town. Is that what's in the box?
Probably? Maybe.
Yes, we came to deliver this box to you.
I see.
Hey, is that the key?
Could I have the box?
Sure, take it.
Wow, is this the clear seal crystal?
Ooh, that's kind of pretty.
Looks like it.
It is clear. It is a crystal. Whatever CL means, it's probably that too.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert. A Critian?
Well, creating a barrier is basically creating a Blastia.
Blastia? But we can make Blastia with current technology, right?
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emmead Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas.
I'm sorry. I don't really understand. But the sage said that the clear CL crystal was needed to create the barrier. So Longchi set out to look for it. It's been 3 years since he left.
3 years, huh? You must be worried.
We're just gonna... Alright, we'll keep it going, it's fine.
Wait, this sounds weird.
Thank you, Carol. Thank God. Okay.
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You'd think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
I mean, she doesn't look drunk.
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago, probably.
Sure.
They say that history repeats itself, but who really knows?
Is that sage in this town? Where does he live?
Oh, yes. He lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the sage.
Yes, maybe so.
If you're going there, could you take the clear CL crystal to the sage for me?
Sure.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, let's go. And not think about what we just learned too hard. Clear CL crystal, a gem inside a red box. Let's bring it to the wise one. Sure. By the way, did you happen to see Longqi? Uh-oh.
Yormgen and Mantic are totally different. It's much cooler here. Maybe it's the ocean.
The ocean is very nice, yeah? It's a beautiful place, too.
But it seems boring. I wonder what the folks here do for fun.
I kind of like it. This kind of calm, quiet village suits me. I can't stand loud people.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, old man.
She was talking about the town, not about me.
Maybe.
Do you really hate me that much?
Ha! I appreciate Judith's point of view on this one. I also hate loud people. Can't do it. Like, used to do it professionally when I ran a karaoke show, and I wouldn't mind having another karaoke show, but I'm not in a huge rush to go back. Anyways, what does this guy say? My father died very suddenly, and I found myself governing this village, but it isn't going well at all. I don't know what I would do without the sage's help. Well, cool. I guess that was the mayor. Alright, is there anybody else we need to talk to? Nope. Cool. Small child, what say you? Not a goddamn thing. You're a stranger. I can't talk to strangers. Okay. Kitty! Was there I thought there was a prompt that came up. Like a search prompt or something. I don't know. Nothing over here. Alright, you've talked to everybody. Let's go inside. Oh, Repeat's little paw came up.
Excuse me.
What?
Huh? Hey, that's...
It's Duke.
You're...
Duke. His name is Duke. You're Duke.
Who exactly?
Duke. His name is Duke.
We've run into each other a couple times.
You? How have you come to this place?
Huh?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
I see. And yet, how did you...
Huh?
No matter. For what reason have you come?
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Not really. The weird butterfly thing in the desert was harder to fight.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
Yeah, like that.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage, but forget about making any blastia.
Why?
Who would even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Oh, okay.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
I understood what he said.
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
Oh no. Raven heard the word.
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
Yeah, he's not a Critian.
No such being exists any longer.
Huh? What?
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Wait. No, don't. No.
Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on a sec.
Yeah, we've been carrying that thing around for a long time. Don't fuck it up.
It's the same phenomenon we saw at Cave Mock.
Oh, man. Just when I found one.
The Apathea bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Wish you would have explained a little more before you, like, deleted it.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
Yeah, seriously.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
Yeah.
Wasn't the clear CL crystal, the Apathea, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
What?
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
He called us bad names.
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
Please, tell us what you know. Pharaoh referred to me as a poison.
I see.
You know something, don't you?
I think that's a safe bet, yeah.
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Endelakea despise.
You mean... me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the Full Moon. Like in the legend. By Endelakea, you mean Pharaoh?
That is correct.
But what would the Endelakea have against me? Against a Child of the Full Moon? What is this power the Child of the Full Moon possesses that they despise?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Endelakea themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh and ask him myself.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
But...
Estelle, give it a rest.
No, why? We're getting information.
Hey, Regay, Jaeger from Ruinsgate talked about the Endelakea earlier, didn't he?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Krene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
Those matters exceed your comprehension. Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
Rita's about to smack him.
Where do you get off?
Rita.
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that Child of the Full Moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon. Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
Probably.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estella's the child of the full moon, that would add up.
There are other ways to protect the Earth than ruling it, Carol.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Take that, Raven.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Yep, good luck. Bye, Rita.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we?
Yeah, sure.
I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't want to keel over again.
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Carol's face for Rita saying thank you.
Right. See you then.
Parted with everyone. Alright, now let's see what happens. That child. Okay, it's just the camera blur at the edges of the screen. Sorry, I was doing heavy yard work earlier.
I have nothing left to say to you.
Oh, but we have lots to say to you. Okay, bye.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
Maybe if you bug him enough.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the Apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was Apatheia nearby?
Oh.
And the air crane and cave mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia's been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then.
Yeah, just a coincidence, that's all.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. That's how it is.
One sec. Frickin' dogs. Alright, anyways. Moving on. Ah!
Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
Alright, that should be the end of the barking for a minute. One of my kids brought home friends, and the dogs are very good at letting me know when there are strangers in the house, even if they're totally cool. Anyways, moving on. Alright, what can we find? What can we find here? Aha! Strange mark. A crest that slightly shortens the time a mage is immobile after casting a spell. That actually sounds pretty handy. There's a really old key. It doesn't look like it would open. You mean it needs a really old key, is what you're saying. Maybe we can find a really old key somewhere? I don't know. Alright, well, we found that strange mark thing, so there's that. Time to run around and see what we can find. Kitty. Kitty. I like kitties. Burp. Oh, just go away. The mayor. The mayor should be over here still. And the mayor! The truth is, the villagers' faith in me has been wavering because of the sage's help. I'm not sure whether to be grateful or perturbed. It's a strange feeling. Maybe a little bit of both. If somebody's like shown up and started usurping your power, even if they have good intentions, maybe they are gonna do a bad thing. Who knows? Did you think about that? Will the monsters really stay away from us because of a little pebble like the clear Ciel crystal? What if they just decide to take everything they can and kill us all? Don't get me wrong, I don't want to doubt what the sage says, but those monsters can speak the human tongue. What if they're secretly influencing the sage? That's a rather high degree of paranoia. How about you guys? Thank you so much for saving us. I want to hurry back to Montek and see the kids. Kids must be worried. If only they didn't... Okay, their dialogue has not changed. You, lady. Even now, I can see Longchi's smile. I wonder when he will come home. About that. Nothing. Moving on. Even if our town was perfectly safe from monsters, for the chief it would still be a temporary fix. Perhaps we should just make the sage village chief. Carol, what do you say?
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yet.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best. But would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
Good call.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
Yuri is an amazing feminist ally, I think. So far, like, I don't have any reason not to think that.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, start our own town. And that's how towns get started. Somebody starts them.
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrale's city, isn't it?
That's true.
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest even.
Yeah, and Belius rules the city too. Nordopolica, leader of a city, Duce of a guild. I wonder what sort of person Belius is.
Hopefully we get to find out soon. I swear if that dog starts barking again. Apparently, if we construct one of these barriers, the monsters will stop coming. But is it really safe? I suppose it must be if the sage says it is. Who is the sage? The desert? Desert? Like the places that are all sand? You came from a desert? Where is there a desert? Anyways. You're friends of the sage? I didn't know. I was wondering why you had come to do, or what you had come to do in this tiny rural town. I'm so sorry we can't prepare anything special for you. Oh, yes. Have you seen the mountains to the north yet? The scenery is very beautiful. I would love to, but I don't think I'm allowed to. Say, have you ever been to the Colosseum? They say the atmosphere there is like a banquet of madness. Is that true? What? You actually fought in the Colosseum? Can't believe you stepped out in one piece. Looks certainly can be deceiving. What kind of crime did you commit? What? What? What?
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
What?
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
There we go. Modern solutions to modern problems.
Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
Don't be so cold. I may be old, but I'm a very sensitive guy. Sure. Oh, we forgot to talk to Carol twice. We'll do that real fast. Not a very action-packed episode, but full of story and weird shit. The guild town, huh? I wish I can start one. We can, Carol. We just have to have, like, the money and the reputation, but we'll be fine. Like, we've only had a couple of game overs so far, and that was to a boss. Like, we should be okay. I forgot to double talk to Rita as well, so we'll do that too. No, not now. I'll lose my concentration. Oh, fuck, fine. Jeez. Came all that way to say hello. Whatever. Alright, so who do we have left? We have Rapide, Estelle, and Judith. There's two of them right there. Judith is probably in the hotel or at the entrance. I will talk to the old lady. I hear you people have brought us the clear ciel crystal. With the power of the crystal, our village will be safe from any monster. Now our village will be eternally safe from the monster's menace. We owe everything to the sage. I am so thankful. Judy. Ah.
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
Nah.
Nah. Don't feel like it.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
I was specifically looking for you.
Only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
Pretty much every time, yeah.
No, must be your imagination.
Don't gaslight me, Judith. Did that white armor really look that strange on me? It was kind of weird, not gonna lie. Small child. The sage says he's making a doohickey or some kind of crystal thing. Isn't that amazing? Forgot exactly what he's making. I don't really remember, but it was definitely amazing. What's so amazing about it? I already told you I don't remember. You sure are pesky. Fine. Tell me what's so amazing about the ocean right now. You can't, can you? I could, actually. Rapide. Roof. 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 Okay. Alright, Estelle. Wow, Repeat is like chilling with Estelle. They're almost friends.
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all.
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon, and the Antilochaea.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean.
Hey, that's something.
As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Is Repeat wearing a seatbelt? No.
Huh?
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Antilochaea, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
It was always an option. We just chose not to take it, ever.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri...
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
I don't understand why it is. Like, is it because we're giving up? Or just because we didn't find Pharaoh in the first place that we looked? Like, come on. We can do better.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life. And I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really?
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
That's it? Okay. I'll think about it. Okay, cool. We've already bought all the stuff. Let's check the inn, I guess. Oh, Patty. I forgot about Patty. You're wearing such unusual clothes. Why, we don't really see anything like them around here. Did you come from very far away?
Would you like a skewer?
Hell yes.
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out? It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Eifried. I traveled all over researching about him after all. That's how I figured out Eifried was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Eifried told you your name?
That's my oldest memory. Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But...
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it? But even if you understand that in your head, your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
That's pretty patient.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be. In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
Food is always good. That is true. Sound and sage advice from Patty.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Patty earned the Dry-Eyed Dame title. It's still a weird title for Patty. All of her titles are kind of weird. How'd you like another skewer? They're pretty good. Oh, I can talk to Patty from any bed. Okay, cool. Let's head back outside. And see... maybe nothing's changed? Doesn't look like anything has changed. Alright, then we'll talk to the inn lady and do our rest thing. Let's see. This is kind of another landmark moment, so we'll go ahead and start a brand new save file. How about resting after a hard day's work? Would you like to stay for 50 gold a night? Hell yeah, that's the cheapest inn we found so far. Please come again. We look forward to serving you next time. Cool. I still have not reunited with everyone. Here we go.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength.
Oh, good.
We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crene and the Wiesen of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelikeia, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Bellius?
Yep, Bellius.
Yeah. Bellius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most important person there.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
We've never actually met her, no.
Huh? Friends? Well,
It's Nordopolica for me, too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake. That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelikeia hate the Child of the Full Moon. Which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelikeia, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Bellius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelikeia and the Colosseum?
Seems reasonable to me.
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelikeia of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wiesen of Kados on the way to see Bellius. Good enough?
True enough. Alright then, Nordopolica it is.
right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with us?
Aye, that I will.
Well, we do kind of need her to pilot our boat. Or to captain our boat. Or helm our boat? Nautical words.
Didn't Bellius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
Reunited with everyone, and it feels so good. Alright, that's our party? Sure, that's our party. It's fine. Let's throw Judith in instead of Rita. Judith, what are we learning? Sure, that's fine.
I had no idea there were villages in the middle of the sands of Kagor.
I'm impressed they've managed to live here without a barrier to protect them.
They don't even have outer walls. Any monster could destroy this village easy. I don't feel like I could really get a good night's sleep in a place like this.
I do wonder how they handle the danger of wild monsters.
I guess everyone in town is just really strong.
Could you be any more stupid?
Agreed, Rapide. Alright, this is where we are. That's where we came from. Let's take a look around. More cactus things, that's fine. Big old spider, that's cool. Another big old spider, that's also cool. Oh, there's a material.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Wow, that's a lot.
This.
Oh, that's cool. Let's see. Forward. Oh no, it was the wrong attack.
Resound, O cry of victory! All right.
Cool.
Wow, the days just fly by.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Oh, I've just been thinking about how strong we've grown without even realizing it.
That's because we have terrible luck.
What does getting stronger have to do with having bad luck?
We keep running into one mess after another. The Empire, the guilds, everybody hates us. So all this bad luck made us fight, and so we got stronger.
Is that really luck?
It's all right, Carol. As we travel, the winds of luck are little by little turning in our favor.
Exactly. Luck just flies by too, like the wind.
Yuri, you're kind of missing the point.
Alright, one thing we're gonna do real fast is save. There we go. Here we go. Insect horn, insect wing. 2 sets. That's fine. This is a weird place. And that's also fine. Looks like a monster with teeth. I like it. Alright, what is up this way? Someplace maybe we shouldn't be, so we'll save before we go in there. It won't let us go in. Okay, cool. That's fine. Absolutely fine. So I guess we're heading back. Weird little cactus muppet. Don't need to fight any more of you guys. What is that in the middle there? Into the desert, stay on the field. Oh, okay, we can bypass the desert?
Get ready.
Awesome.
I'm taking you down.
You're dead.
Bam.
Wolf strike.
Pierce Cluster, I have an idea.
Get out of here.
Is that the best you can do?
Separate me.
Resound, O cry of victory! All right.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel good.
Can a clear CL crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
So that also kind of affects our plans. We never stumbled across this while we were exploring the desert. There is a resource point that we need to get to. So we'll probably need to go back to the desert at some point and see what that thing is. Gold dust. Oh, and that was all. Well, fine. Let's see.
Duke certainly has an air of mystery about him.
He's a real man.
Patty prefers masculine fellas, I see.
I thought he was pretty cold. Would it have killed him to listen to us a little?
Maybe he was caught off guard. He did just kind of show up out of nowhere.
Did one of us say anything rude to him?
Probably you, Rita. Ha! Ow!
Huh?
No! Hey, no hitting!
I wonder if he's always lived here in Yormgen.
Who knows? I didn't get the feeling he'd been here all that long, though.
Duke is pretty weird, but this whole town is pretty weird too.
It is weird, but you could live a quiet, comfortable life here.
So, it's just normal to everyone that, like, a 10-year-old girl is all about hitting on adults. That's what's going on. Alright, there's another resource point over this way. It's kind of fun walking over the ridges, the sand dunes. There we go. More gold dust, and then it disappeared.
Here, Repeat. Have a skewer.
That looks quite tasty.
Boiled eggs are the best part.
Nonsense! Daikon is the centerpiece, Patty. Daikon!
Hold up now.
That's unexpected. Usually you're happy with anything you can chew through, Rita.
That's just how good skewers are. But both Rita and the old man are wrong.
Where are they mistaken?
The true star of skewers is fish cakes, especially the white ones.
Fish cakes, is it? And Repeat agrees. Well, I don't mind as long as it's tasty.
Fair enough. Let's see. It may be pointless, but I kind of want to run back through the desert. One, I'm kind of curious what that thing in the middle is. But, I don't know. I feel like I might be missing out on something if I don't. Is it going to let us? Not anymore. Okay, cool. Fine. Never mind, then. Leave me alone. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're at 50 minutes, so we'll call this an episode here. And then we'll pop into Mantake again and see what's going on in the next one. So until then, do please try to stay safe and healthy out there. Being safe and healthy is good. I recommend it to everyone. And, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. If you like the episode, then like the episode. If you like the channel, then subscribe. Playlist in the bottom left, random video in the top left, subscribe button on the right. Hit them if you like, don't if you don't. I don't care, I'm just here to play games. Also, if you have any feedback for the channel, feel free to leave a comment. I am not here to play YouTube's games. But if there's a way to make things better for somebody and it falls in line with the philosophy of the channel, I'm all about it. I don't mind at all. So, yeah, let me know what you think. Anything I can do better? Anything I could do worse? Stuff like that. Oh well, anyways, have a good one.